Our correspondent Jonathan Regev joins us now from Tel Aviv. Hello, Jonathan. This is the first time Israel has actually publicly acknowledged that it is supporting gangs. What exactly has Israel said?
It is the first time that Israel publicly acknowledged it. I don't think that Israel officially wanted to do it, not the government, but there was no choice, as one of the leaders of the current opposition and a former defense minister, Avigdor Lieberman, said yesterday that Israel is handing weapons to gangs in Gaza who are affiliated with ISIS. And that prompted a response from the prime minister. And of course, the criticism is that these weapons may today be in the hands of gangs that oppose Hamas, but ISIS is, of course, they're not exactly in love with Israel either, and these weapons could easily be turned against Israeli soldiers, against Israeli civilians. This is what Lieberman said, saying that Israel did not learn anything from previous cases in which it handed weapons to Palestinian organizations. This prompted a response from the prime minister. He did not, in his response, he did not say anything regarding the possibility of these weapons being turned by these gangs against the Israeli army, but trying to explain the thought behind the idea of handing weapons to these organizations. Let's listen to the prime minister.
Because what did Lieberman leak? What did he leak and publish? That, with the advice of security forces, we have operated clans in Gaza who oppose Hamas. What's wrong with that? It is only good. It only saves IDF soldiers' lives. And publishing this is benefiting only Hamas.
Also, we're hearing that Israel has launched a series of fresh strikes on Lebanon. What can you tell us about that, Jonathan?
Yes, there were overnight strikes in the Dahya neighborhood in Beirut, Sally, quite strong strikes. They were targeting Hezbollah sites where drones, according to Israel, where drones were manufactured. Before the strikes, there was a warning for civilians, for residents to leave the area, which prompted quite a lot of panic in Beirut. And then about an hour after the warnings came a series of very strong strikes. Israel claimed that hundreds of drones, which Hezbollah manufactured by itself, were damaged in this attack. Israel said loud and clear that the manufacturing of such drones is a complete breach of the ceasefire agreement between Israel and Lebanon. Israel also said that it passed the information to the mechanism which deals with the breaches of the ceasefire, a mechanism where the United States is involved and also the Lebanese army. And once Israel saw that it did not lead anywhere, then Israel took action by itself. There was strong condemnation of this action by Lebanese authorities, the prime minister and the president. In response, Israeli defense minister Israel Katz said this morning that as long as a ceasefire is breached and as long as there's no peace and there will not be peace and quiet in Beirut unless there's stability in Lebanon, and if Lebanon does not take the proper actions against Hezbollah, then Israel will. This happened overnight. There was the concern that we might see some kind of response from Hezbollah. It did not happen. I think it showed the state of the condition in which Hezbollah is currently at, not probably strong enough to retaliate to such an attack, quite a severe attack. If this would have happened a year ago, we would have seen a very strong reaction from Hezbollah, not this time.